there are always opportunities, even in bad times. You can see a lot of opportunities. Look around you.
Hi, negotiantes. Do you know that science and technology go beyond just machines and equipment? They're also about helping the modern entrepreneur to adapt to the times and thinking of ways to innovate a business. Here to tell us more about it is our boss from DOST. It's really a great honor for me to have him in this very special episode of this blog. He's an engineer, professor, and of course, a civil servant. He's currently the Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology, the Honorable Fortunato Boy de la Peña.
Greetings to you, Rhoda, and to all our viewers. And I would like to share with you a few things about our programs that seek to help entrepreneurs. So if you will allow me, I can already proceed. Okay, I will cite 4 programs that actually directly help our entrepreneurs. One of them is for entrepreneurs who are already in the business but who wants to upgrade. Okay, and I'm referring to our small enterprise technology upgrading program or setup program, where for you to apply, you need to have existed and operated as an enterprise, whether micro, small, or medium, that you have already operated for 3 years. And this is in a technology-based enterprise, so whether it is in manufacturing or services. So the program actually extends a package of assistance to the entrepreneur, starting with some kind of an audit, and usually it ends with the procurement of equipment, wherein we advance the funds to procure the equipment to upgrade technology, quality, and productivity, and of course capacity, and that is repaid for a period of 3 years on a monthly installment without interest after a 1-year grace period. So we practically a very, very high rate of repayment. The second one is one for startups, and under the Innovative Startup Act, and I'm sure that you will also have a chance to listen to DTI and DICT. 3 agencies have been mandated to implement startup programs, and DTI, DICT, and DOST are the 3 agencies. And we are now in the process, because this was a law that was passed late last year. We are now in the process of developing our respective startup programs, and we will soon meet together to compare what we have prepared as startup programs. But even before the law, we have programs for startups already, and this takes the form of providing them some R&D grants so that they can develop their products. So it is some kind of an R&D, research and development assistance. Now, we also have a program which is called Technology Business Incubation, and we operate 2 categories. One is for the agri type of technology businesses, both in the production and in the processing, and we have the industrial type, where you have the electronics, you have the ICT based, and in most cases, these are found in universities. Okay, so we have now more than 40 technology business incubators all over the country, and this actually helps the startup get started with a minimum of startup investment. They don't have to worry about setting up a big office, or setting up a training room, or setting up equipment that they need, because these are provided in the TBIs, and they also have the advisors there. And then we have the program that we now have, especially for the overseas Filipino workers. Many of them are returning with no with no hope of going back to their respective workplaces abroad. And we have a special package for that. We call it IFWD, or Innovations for Filipino Working Distantly from the Philippines. So we call it iForward, IFWD. And this is especially for OFWs or members of their families in case they are still abroad. But we give preference to those who came home and are decided on staying on. And so here we have the assistance in two phases. The first phase will entail screening them whether they are actually they have the competencies to be an entrepreneur, and then if they pass the screening, they will go through an entrepreneurial management process. The end of that, there will be an exposure to different technologies within our reach, and they can also have their own technologies because the OFWs may have worked in technology kind of work abroad, and we have cases like that, and they want to invest when they come home. And so this phase one ends with a business plan, and then they proceed to phase two, where the prototyping, where the market testing of the product, and where the procurement of the needed hardware will be taken up. Again, we do not provide the procurement part free. It has to be repaid, okay? But all the others, we render free, like the training, the screening, the prototyping, the market testing. But when it comes already to the procurement of the actual equipment that they will use for their operations or productions, that has to be repaid. And we have to check that they also have their own counterpart, because an entrepreneur gives importance to the investment if he has something coming out of his pocket. So there is some kind of counterparty. So these are the major programs. The one for the OFWs, we are starting, shall we say, with only a few for the rest of the year, because our budget is already running out. So we are hoping that for 2021, we can go full blast on this.
Ayan. For sure, kagaya ko ngayon, because hindi lang ho yung mga 4 major programs of DOST ang minention nyo, but also yung step-by-step process on how to go about it. Paano ho namin gagawin, kung paano ho gagawin ng mga entrepreneurs. Maraming salamat. I'm so sure a lot of entrepreneurs out there are very, very happy na malaman that DOST is very, very helpful and always ready na mag-assist sa ating mga entrepreneurs, especially sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs out there.
Okay, just remember tech-based enterprise. Technology-based enterprise.
Yes, technology-based enterprise. Sec, what's your message para sa ating mga aspiring entrepreneurs at sa lahat po ng mga negosyentes out there, especially the MSMEs whose businesses are greatly affected by the pandemic?
Well, there are always opportunities, even in bad times. You can see a lot of opportunities. Look around you. There are certain needs that needs to be filled in, and there are opportunities that you can take advantage of. But as I said, it takes some competencies to be a real entrepreneur. You should be a risk taker, but you should be honoring all the agreements that you enter into. That is very, very important. And most of all, I think one basic thing is that when we are a small enterprise, let's separate the financial matters from the family, from the enterprise, so that we can see how it will progress.
What a wonderful advice and great tips from the Secretary himself, Honorable Fortunato Boy de la Peña. Sir, maraming salamat for your time. It's really an honor for me to have you in this vlog.
An honor for me. Thank you very much, Rhoda.
Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to this video and learned a lot from this episode, mga negosyentes. You could also tell me, what do you want to see? Who do you want to hear from through commenting below. Thank you for watching, negosyentes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell for more updates. Thank you. Bye.